sisters. Mike Karubi, President, SSSA. I'm doing this video as a contract update. My last video to you was on November 7th, 2018. And in that video, I explained some of the obstacles and where we were with contract negotiations. In my video on November 7th, 2018, I also said that I was meeting with the chief negotiator in a couple of days, which actually I did on November 9th at 11:30 in the morning. I believed I had a solid deal at that point. When I went in to see the chief negotiator on November 9th, of course, like transit policy and what they do is they pulled some things off the table. It was a surprise to me at that point. So we continued to negotiate. Some of the obstacles we were having, which was sick leave cash out and the wage progression. The wage progression, for those who were aware of it, prior to 14, we had a 3-year wage progression. And then the former president of this union, Mr. Tony Gamone, and his staff negotiated a 5-year wage progression. Other unions got the 5-year wage progression, so the SSSA winded up with the 5-year wage progression. Now, I am not for the 5-year wage progression, but we cannot get rid of it, okay, because it was prior negotiated. But what happened with the 5-year wage progression, most of the departments, or I should say all of the departments except for RTO, have one title structure in those departments. So the 5-year wage progression, when you get promoted to MS1 or SS1 or SLD or bus maintenance, you stay in that 5-year wage progression for the completion of the 5 years. The 5-year wage progression language affected RTO. RTO has 4 titles. This 5-year wage progression affected it for the 3 titles: ATD, TD, and TSS. What that said was, if you took a promotion to ATD, and then 2 years later you took a promotion to train dispatcher, now your 2 years as an ATD or 3 years as an ATD, you actually went back to first year trained dispatcher. So it actually would take you almost 7 to 8 years to reach top salary in any given title. Up to 12 years. Up to 12 years to reach top salary. A couple of years ago, this was made aware to me. I went into the company, tried to go after them. They saw that there was a problem with it, but they refused to do anything for us. I decided to maybe possibly do a grievance. But then having looked at it, I said, we're going to lose the grievance because the language supports what the transit is doing. I called the former president of this union, Mr. Tony Gamone, and asked him what the hell did he do. And Mr. Gamone actually told me that he never saw it. It just went over his head. They didn't pay that any attention. They didn't realize it. A blunder on Mr. Gamone's part and his staff. Okay? So I was left with a choice. Do I file a grievance and possibly lose, and then there's cast in stone and we never get rid of it, or do I wait for contract negotiations? I chose, as your president, to wait for contract negotiations. So that's what we did. And that's been the fight. How do I fix this? Well, we've been fighting back and forth. I had numerous positions on it. The company, of course, had numerous positions on it. It would be a big loss to the authority. And not that I cared. It should have been fixed. It was wrong, and I believed it was going to be fixed as of my last video. 2 days later, on November 9th, when I went in, of course, they told me no. So that's why we continue to negotiate. Let me be clear, and I think for those who do attend induction classes here, membership meetings here, I speak at every one of those meetings. And I tell everybody at those meetings that I'm not going to sign off on something just to sign off on a contract. If I believe that I can get something for my membership, I'm going to do that. Okay? And the other thing that I don't do, the negotiations continued after that, and I would never, as a president, sell one department down the river to pay for some other department. And this was an RTO problem, and I had to fix this in RTO. So a couple of other negotiation meetings took place. They still fought me on the sick leave cash out, and those were the 2 items: sick leave cash out and the wage progression. As of yesterday, As of yesterday at 10:30 in the morning, I went to the chief negotiator and sat with him for almost an hour to figure out a better way to fix this wage progression for RTO without the cost to other departments. I think I've accomplished that as of yesterday. Myself, along with the authority's chief negotiator, I think we've come up with a deal on that. So having said that, I believe now that we're complete on the economics of the contract. The economics is the finances of the contract. Most of the language in the contract changes that we've made have practically been done since November, like I said in my last video. It was those two big items that I was holding out for. And I believe we accomplished the wage progression yesterday. The sick leave cash out, I'll tell everybody, I fought, and we've hit a brick wall on that, unfortunately. There was threats by the authority to take back our old wage progressions that we currently enjoy. We have 3 wage sick leave cash out. We have 3. They threatened to take those back, and we were able to walk out of the room still maintaining those. We did not give anything back. As of today, there are no give backs in this contract. Okay, like I said in my last videos, we had to go back almost 20 years to try to fix some languages. We didn't get everything we wanted, of course, but we've got plenty. And like I said, once this contract is complete, I think you'll be satisfied with it. At least I hope so, okay? Because believe me, we worked hard, I've worked hard. The contract did expire on March 31st of 2018. I actually started negotiations on January 25th of 2018, numerous months prior to. I have a complete list here of all the dates and times that I negotiated this contract. And that's without the phone calls and the emails and the conference calls. Okay, so I did try to open this contract earlier on before the contract expired. At the end of the day, most would understand that a contract isn't done overnight. It takes some time to do, okay? And I wanted to bring back this contract in the same year that it expired, which was 2018. Any president could have done that. Any president could have sat down and just signed off. That's not going to be me, and that will not be me or ever be me. I need to bring back a contract that I can live with and that my membership can enjoy moving forward. So it took a little time. But as of yesterday, I think we have something here. I'm waiting now on what we would call the MOU, the Memorandum of Understanding. That's the whole package. The company's putting it together for me. They will send it to me. I will review it. I will send that to the SSSA's legal department, to check to make sure everything is legal within the guidelines of the law. At that point, if it passes those checks and balances, I will then convene an executive board, and they will vote on the contract whether to send it to you, the membership, for ratification or not. I feel confident that they will allow me to send it to you for ratification. Once that happens, we will send out notifications to all the members. We will send the whole package out to you, not just bullet points, everything. You're going to get everything, first time ever in this union. And not only that, first time ever, you're going to be able to vote via electronic system or mail ballot. Everybody's going to get a chance to vote on this contract. We are not going to just have a mass membership meeting and you come to a mass membership meeting, 200 people vote for the contract for 4,200. That is not going to happen. Okay, every member in this union will have an opportunity to vote. Every member in this union will receive the complete package, okay? And every member in this union will have an opportunity to come to a mass membership meeting and ask any question that they feel they need to ask, and you will get the answer, okay? So it'll be the first time ever. And let me get to sidetrack a little bit here. You have some members out there saying that I, as president, have delayed this contract purposely because there's an election this year. And I'm not going to go into the election procedure on this, but that is so far from the truth, okay? Do not believe these people, okay? I want to bring back a good contract for you. And when it does come back, I hope that you as the membership see that it was a good contract and it was a long drawn out fight to get what we needed to get that the prior administrations did not get for us, okay? So this is not an election ploy, okay? My goal right now is not the elections. My goal right now is to bring you back a contract, all right? That's my only goal. After the contract is done, when election time comes about in the Constitution, I'll concern myself with that at that point. Let me touch on one other item. We had an executive board meeting 2 weeks ago. I instructed the executive board where we were with the contract. I also handed out to the executive board regards to the dental, okay? That dental, the new dental plan has been signed off on since 2017. This is the contract for the new dental. 2017, by myself and the company. I signed it on 8/31/2017, and the Transit Authority Acting President, Darrell Irick, signed it on 9/5/17. All right? So again, do not believe the naysayers that are saying that we are lying here. These are official documents, okay? And what is going on here is that we signed off on a fantastic dental plan, okay? And the authority realized that it's going to cost them money, forget about it. And they've been prolonging and dragging their feet. Typical Transit Authority way, okay? I have no control over that. I've emailed, we've met, we've been looking for implementation. Now we're waiting on a vendor, okay? And we're hoping we're going to have this in place very soon, okay? But again, I can't force the authority to do these things. It's their way. It's ridiculous. We know that. Okay, most of us been down here for quite some time. We know how transit operates. Okay, but we have a signed dental agreement. But I explained this dental plan in every meeting that I attend here in the union with the membership. And it's a fantastic plan. And it's been signed off on. They can't take it away from us. Okay? And what I just did, being that they keep playing with us, I made them add in all children, because they made us wait since 2017, all children, whether in school or not, will be covered under this plan and the optical plan to age 26. So I forced them and made them pay moving forward because they keep delaying it for you, the membership. We want these benefits in place. We have to have these benefits in place. And I am working on it to get it in place as fast as possible. Just like your contract, I am trying to get it in place as fast as possible. So please bear with us. Don't listen to the naysayers, okay? Everything we do here is on board. Everything here we do, you could come here, any member could come here. I'd be more than happy to show it to them. I'd be more than happy to give them a copy of anything they want. We are just trying to do the right thing for the membership because, again, everybody on my staff, including me as president, are in fact active members. We are not retired. We have skin in the game here. What I get for you, I get for myself. Same thing, okay? And this is definitely not politicking. Like I said, so don't listen to the naysayers, please. Call here, ask for me. If I'm here, I'll talk to you. If I'm not here, I will call you back. Unfortunately, I can't get a flood of phone calls. You know, I'm busy trying to get this thing done. But believe me, no one's going to close the door on you. This is your union. This is your union hall. And we here work for you, the membership. Again, hopefully my next video, I'll be telling you that we have a signed, sealed, delivered contract ready to be ratified for you, the member. And I'm hoping that's going to happen very, very shortly. Again, thank you again, and please just bear with us.